I've made mistakes and I fortified my past. Came to terms that I'll sometimes diminish what I grasp. If I finish last, at least I'm not afraid, and I acknowledge that it's alright if I fail, if I stray. Some have heard me say that I have paved a road to death, and that I walk a line as thin as ice, but still I hope for best. The heart I keep enslaved in my chest is so frosted, but nothing hurts the same for me as knowing that I've lost it. Only when I'm lonely is it everything is surfacing. My epidermis in need of some sun, I know no purposes. The curtains are raising with every single flow, and every time that I expose a side of me nobody knows. I feel the weight of the people that need me to explode, and put emotion on the paper just so they don't feel alone. I've made the decision to empower you with my words, and every metaphor and every comparison, every verse.
It's times like these that I believe there is more to this life than I can see. And all I know is that when I wrote this, I was so low as low can be. Thou shalt not live if thou cannot die. Thou cannot feel and thou cannot cry. If thou cannot cry, forever remain cold. Thou cannot die, cause thou cannot fall.
The walls crashing around me could bury me. It's scary to think that I've hit a mental block apparently. But people need a leader to guide them that can relate. And they say that if you can make it, you'll be okay with your fate. And some of us are chosen for the harder life to bear, cause they're the only ones that are strong enough for it to be fair. Even if you've got it made, everybody struggles, whether physically, emotionally, or simply you're troubled. Nothing is the same as soon as innocence is crushed, and I was robbed of it forever ago when I bit the dust. Some of us are in a rush and we forget to breathe and live for the higher power within us and in our dreams. Sleeping ever comfortably and nobody is waking up. I'm taking it upon myself to grab it and shake it up. Sit up for me if you believe in change, and if you wanna be a part of it, get up, move at a different pace.
Times like these that I believe there is more to this life than I can see. And all I know is that when I wrote this, I was so low as low can be. Thou shalt not live if thou cannot die. Thou cannot feel and thou cannot cry. If thou cannot cry, forever remain cold. Thou cannot die, cause thou cannot fall.